Hi, my name is Zach. I've gotten a few questions since I started posting some videos on YouTube here about my drum setup. Just figured I'd take some people through it just with a video. So, take you around to the drums here. I use Premier drums. They're an XPK line. It's not real high end. It's a mid-level. Got it in 1999, the basic 5-piece. I also have a snare that matches it. I'll get into that later. And then I got the 10 and the 18-inch toms later, probably about 2 years later, for my birthday, actually. Thanks to my parents, really appreciated it. But yeah, my other tom sizes are 12, 13, and 16, just standard rock sizes. 22-inch bass drum, and then my snare here is a 6.5 by 14 maple pearl free-floating snare. So I really like it, really enjoy it. Haven't had any problems with it. I also have an export set that was my first drum set, and that's what I use the snare from it as my auxiliary snare here. It's 6.5 by 14, and it's just steel. Then my cymbals are Sabian. And I've got various models. Got a couple AAs, mainly my main hi-hats. They're rock hats. And then I've got a rock crash that I had in high school that I just started putting up with the set on a separate stand just a little bit ago. Then my other crashes, I have two 18-inch AA explosion crashes up front. I also have a 19 AA explosion crash up here, and then a 20 AAX metal crash, 20-inch AAX metal crash up here. It's pretty loud. And then effect cymbals, I have an AAX 10-inch splash here, an HHX 12-inch splash, and then just as high volume splashes, I have a 14-inch AAX studio crash here, and a 14-inch AAX dark crash over here, and then my China's 18-inch AAX, just regular China, and then a 20-inch signature Paragon Neopert signature China up here. It's pretty loud, I like it. My other hi-hat down here is 13-inch AAX Fusion model, and over here I've got a couple old cymbals. On the bottom is a 16-inch just B8 crash, and then on the top I've got a 14-inch Pro Chinese, kind of nesting together, and depending on what I'm doing, sometimes I'll clamp them together tight, but most of the time I just leave them open to get kind of a white noise effect. And moving on, I've got some Treeworks wind chimes. Unfortunately, it got caught in my cymbal bag once and it broke one of the strands here, the ties for it, but it still sounds fantastic. I really like the way they sound. And then I also mainly use LP percussion. I've got a high jam block up here, and then a low jam block down on a foot pedal. And then I've got a Mambo Cowbell that's old and really dented. I need to replace it. And then a rock classic Ridge Rider cowbell, and then a rock Ridge Rider cowbell, and then sometimes, when I was playing with my old band Danger Baby, I actually used this Mambo Cowbell down on the foot bracket, just to kind of get some quarter note cowbell stuff going, and it worked out really well. My throne is a Rock and Sock Nitro Gas Shock throne. It's really nice. I've had that for about 8 years now, and it's just really nice. Love it, love it. My hardware, at least with my pedals, I've got an old Gibraltar hi-hat stand for my 13-inch hi-hats, and then I've got part of my first double pedal, just temporarily until I can afford another single pedal for it. For the jam block, I've got the right side of the double pedal for that. Just a DW 5002 Delta hi-hat stand. And then my double bass pedal is a DW 9000, which I really like. It's very smooth. And then I've got a Pearl Icon drum rack, which I also love. Never had any problems with it. No problems with slipping or anything. Really easy to set up and take down. Then I've got just some Pearl clamps and some Premier stands. I think I've got a couple Pacific stands, but mostly it's just the Pearl stuff that I've been sticking to. As far as heads, I switched to Evans probably about 8 years ago now, and I've loved it. Never looked back. Here on all the toms, I've got EC2s on the top and then resonance on the bottom. And on the snare, I've got a Power Center reverse dot. I've also used just a regular Power Center with the dot on the top a couple times. Either one works really well. This one I kind of prefer though, because it doesn't have that dot sticking up on top. And then on the bottom, I've got a Hazy 300. And on the bass drum, on the front, I've got an EQ3 resonant head. And then I've got the EMAD, the externally mountable, I can't even remember what it stands for, bass drum dampening system or something. So anyway, that's what I've used. I used the thick ring that comes with it. It comes with two different sized rings, a thin one and a thick one. I've always just gone with the thick one, as well as a Evans muffling pillow in there. And I really like that. Sometimes I'll just take that muffling pillow out entirely. Other times I'll really press it up against the head, just kind of depending on what I'm doing. Also, I forgot to mention, I do use the hard plastic side of the DW beaters. I really like the attack sound combined with the Remo Flam Slam pad that I put on there. Really gives that nice slap that I like. As far as sticks, I use Vader 2Bs with a nylon tip. I like the way the nylon tip sounds on the cymbals. They do kind of beat up the heads, but I really like the way they sound really bright on the cymbals. So that's my drum set. So I hope this answers any questions you might have. And thanks for checking out my playing. Really appreciate it.